Good day, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Caitlin. I'm an American writer living in beautiful Sydney, Australia. And you guys know by now that one thing that absolutely hits when I feel homesick is American food. Luckily for me, close by there is Lollies and Sweets in Windsor, which has a massive selection of sweets from all around the world. Let me tell you, they have some incredible drinks from the States too. But one thing I absolutely love is TikTok mystery boxes. Any sort of mystery opening, blind bags, I love those. I love a good surprise. Even if I'm not the one opening them, it feels like Christmas. So I went on Lollies and Sweep's website and found out they actually have their own set of mystery boxes. In fact, they have a huge variety of them at a ton of different price points. One is a $25 box of American Lollies. One is a $25 box of Australian Lollies, and one is just a $10 general mystery bag. So let's see what we got. Grab a Bicky, grab a cuppa, and let's get right into this video. Starting off, we have our $10 blind bag. The packaging in this is really cute. Oh, it's Lollies and Stuff, International House of Candy. And yes, they call it candy, which makes me happy. Okay. Oh, this is sealed shut and I can't totally see what's in here. So starting off, we have this Trolley Watermelon Splash gummy candy. I thought this was like a giant piece of bubble gum at first, but nope, this is gummy candy, which actually looks really good. Personally, I love watermelon sweets. Yes. Next up, we have these Trolley gummy pizzas. I love these, you guys. Gummy pizzas and like the gummy burgers, so good. Ooh, I've never had this before, the matcha pokey. So I've only had like the cookies and cream and the chocolate and the banana one. I am not a huge matcha fan, but I'm willing to give these a try. Yes. Watermelon Airheads. I love Airheads, you guys. This was like such a big candy for me growing up. I used to be able to go to the deli and get these for 10 cents. I feel old, and I know that there are plenty of subscribers out there who will talk about how they used to be able to get penny candy. This is my version of penny candy. This is millennial American penny candy, Airheads. There's so much in this bag for 10 bucks. So next up we have Warhead Hazard's Super Sour Gummies. So personally, I love sour candy. You know what? Warheads used to be so difficult to eat. I will be honest, something about Warheads here has a slightly less sour flavor than the ones that I remember from the States. Maybe they're being imported from the States and they've toned down the sourness for kids, but in the 90s, I remember it almost hurt to eat those. So let's see, Hazard's Super Sour. You get a little bit of the sour, but it's not that bad. Like there's a little bit of puckering going on in the very back of my cheek. But no, it's not super sour. Like this is definitely a little kid could handle this kind of sour. And last but not least, I have actually never had these, even though I see them everywhere in the States. Chocolate chip cookie dough bites. And it does say try and frozen. Personally, I'm a sucker for cookie dough and ice cream. And I have a feeling that if you freeze these and put these in vanilla ice cream, that would actually be really good. So let's open up the Aussie one first. When I don't have scissors, when in doubt, just use my husband's keys. Okay, so we've got it open. Oh, okay. So for 25 bucks, this is actually quite a bit. I was expecting a little less than that. So here we have mint patties, which if you're American, kind of like your peppermint patties, really good. Golden Ruffs, one of my favorite. Like it's super, super thin, but dark chocolate and coconut, such a great combination. Birdie Beetles, Mark loves these. Apparently they're like a really old school candy too. So I've never heard of this. Whiz Fizz Chocolate Monsters Pine Lime Slime. Milk chocolate with popping candy and jelly slime. Is this kind of like a chocolate version of a Freddo Frog, but with monsters and popping candy? You know what? I'm going to be on a little bit of a sugar high after this video, but I'm curious. I have to give this one a try because I've never seen this before. How cute. It's some kind of creepy little monster playing a guitar. That is so sweet. So let's see with the popping candies and slime how this tastes. I know you guys make fun of American chocolate, but that's terrible. Okay, that was disappointing. Where's my water? Next up, we have Whiz Fizz Orange Sherbet, which it says it comes with a yummy munchable spoon. I think this is exactly like Fun Dip in the States. So we have like blue and like that's a flavor, like blue raspberry and cherry over in the States, Fun Dip. I have not had this before though. I'm actually kind of excited because I loved Fun Dip when I was a kid, so I wonder how similar this tastes. The classic Caramello Koalas. I love these. Like once in a while, just that little extra super sweet treat that I need. And yeah, let's just say I'm really in the mood for chocolate the last couple of days. Scorched peanut butter bars. I've been seeing these everywhere. I've had one before. The only thing that worries me is my teeth. So my teeth have been surprisingly fragile, and I'm actually getting a couple teeth pulled next week. So this is probably not the best for me right now, but scorched peanuts and caramelized toffee covered in smooth milk chocolate. I've had the little bite-sized one before. They're delicious. This just might not be the best for me at the moment. Ah, fads. I heard that they had to change the G to a D in these recently. But basically little candy cigarettes. We had the exact same kind of thing in the States. They were white, and then the tips used to have like a little bit of red food dye on them. They since had to get rid of the red food dye so that way it didn't really resemble cigarettes, but we all know what candy cigarettes are. No, why? Guys, if you know me, you know I hate musk sticks. They're an abomination. They are disgusting. I don't know how these are considered candy. To me, this is child abuse. So disappointed to get that. And then last but not least, Darug licorice all sorts, made with Australian molasses and real licorice paste. I have not had licorice in so long. I never really liked the taste growing up. It was just never something I enjoyed. Like it was an old person candy, and even as I got older, it still felt like an old person candy that I could never quite get on board with. Should I try one now, or like, on the one hand, I feel bad because if I don't like it, then I've opened a bag that I could have given to somebody, but let's see. I've not had licorice in probably good like 7-8 years. Oh, that does not smell good. This is candy? Okay. Mm-mm. Nope, that is a hard pass. How is that candy? How can anybody eat that? I'm not eating the musk sticks. I know I hate those. So the Australia box was a little hit and miss. Let's see how the American box goes. Here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, there isn't as much as the Australian box from the looks of it, but you also have to remember they have to import these, so naturally the lollies are just going to be more expensive. So first up, we have Crybaby Tears Extra Sour Candy. I've never had this. Actually, I don't even remember seeing this before. It almost looks like a sour version of Sprees. It'd be interesting to try. Peeps. These, oh, Peeps jelly beans. Okay. So Easter, we have marshmallow, strawberry, lemon, and blueberry flavor. I'll probably give these a try, but I gotta be honest, you guys, me and jelly beans do not get along. When I was 9, I happened to eat a ton of these on Christmas and also ended up with food poisoning. So after that, I've just been totally put off jelly beans. I get the appeal. I might try these. I might see if somebody else wants them. Butterfinger. I love Butterfinger. I love peanut butter. So these are unwrapped minis. It kind of reminds me of the Butterfinger BBs that we used to be able to get, but they discontinued those like sometime in the 2000s. I love Butterfingers. Even if you're a peanut butter person, definitely pick these up. We've got Hershey Kisses. These are an absolute classic. I love Hershey's Kisses. Combos cheddar cheese, so a little something savory, which is a nice break. And last but not least, we have Mike and Ike's root beer floats. Root beer is not a go-to flavor for me, but these look pretty good. So that is it, you guys. Opening a couple of sweets mystery boxes. Let me know, is there any that you actually would love to try from any of these boxes? Let me know if you think that they were a hit or a miss for 25 bucks each. That's a pretty good deal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It really does help support me and help support this channel, and I will see you all in my next video.